Hello, welcome in. Alright, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna timestamp the reading I just did for the collective. I didn't want to keep it in the same live. Alright, let's see. Alright, so first it's gonna be Michelle and then Charnette, okay? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Oh, can you type info in the chat real quick? Let me see. We have Michelle. It should pop up. So I gotta pin it. There we go. Thank you. Alright, and then let me get Charnette. Alright. Alright, so just so you know, Charnette, Michelle has 3 questions right now, and then it'll be your turn, okay? I don't know if you wanna go or stay or do something else, but it should be about like 30 minutes, okay? Just a heads up. Alright, so let's see. You said, how will you do in your healing journey when your son is gone for the summer? Let's see. Alright. Alright, so how will are you sure? I mean, if that's, I usually like to go in order, but that's fine. I mean, Charnette is, did you see that in the chat? If y'all can compromise that, then that works for me, okay? Let's see. Alright, so for Michelle, let's see, how will Michelle's healing journey go when her son is gone for the summer? Let's see. Whoa. How will Michelle's healing journey go when her son is gone for the summer? Look at that. Okay, we have the Chariot. You will see forward movement with it, okay? You could also be tapping more into your inner child, okay, or healing your inner child. I see you doing stuff that, you may feel like, ooh, this makes me feel bad. Like, not like bad in a bad way, but like you're acting out a little bit. Okay? You know how yeah, it's like healing your inner child, okay? So if you ever grew up with, elders or parents or whatever that were always telling you, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that. No, it's like something that you're doing to heal yourself. Even if you don't realize it's healing you in the moment, something that you're doing or things that you'll be doing may make you feel kind of like guilty or like something's wrong when it's not, okay? So it's like I wanted to say coping. You coping with certain things, but it's going to be good for you because no one's there to tell you to shut you down. Basically, no one's going to be around to say no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that. Because yes, you can. Now you can. Okay. So let's see. All right, so for Michelle, how will Michelle's healing journey go when her son is gone for the summer? Okay. It will be very peaceful for the most part, okay? We have the justice here. I see you feeling at ease. Very balanced, okay? But you will be missing your son, okay? You will be like, oh, I miss my baby. But at the same time, you're like, I feel like I've healed myself, okay? So you will feel healed, okay? You will feel a difference in, like by the end of the summer or by the time, you have to go get your son again. You will feel like you have made a lot of progress, okay? Three of Wands is at the end of the spread right here, okay? Let's see, but I really see you healing your inner child, doing things that you want to do or that you couldn't do before or that you felt like you couldn't do before when you were younger, okay? Yeah, it will be a success, okay? We have the Six of Wands as well. I don't know if you're into horseback riding or something, quite literally, but you may end up doing something around like farm area, or it could be like literally horseback riding, okay? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, okay, period. Yeah, feeling more free, okay? This will be a success, okay? I like that, I like that. Let's see. You're jumping off the porch. You're doing what you want to do, okay? Also, you may feel like you're missing out on certain things during the summer because you may feel like you didn't get to do everything that you wanted to do. I see you coming up with more ideas like, oh, I should actually go and try this, or now I have the freedom to do that. I see you being like, wow, this feels really good. Now what can I do next? But you may not get to do everything that you want to do or come up with, okay? So you may feel like you missed out on certain opportunities to um, try new things, but there's other times, that you can do stuff at a later date, right? So let's see. How will Michelle's healing journey go when her son is away for the summer? Let's see. All right, so how will Michelle's healing journey go when her son is gone for the summer? Okay. You also may end up going kind of like not fully, but kind of off social media, okay? Or you may end up what do they call it? Like a social media break or whatever. You know how people be posting online like if anybody needs me, you have my number, and if you don't have my number, then you don't need me, or you're not that important in my life, or some. People be dramatic with their going away post. So you may do something. I'm not saying you're gonna post something like that, but you might be kind of MIA off of social media for a while this summer, and that's gonna help you feel less trapped. Okay, like not worrying about what's on social media. Okay, and we have work-life balance. Okay, so yeah, like I said, you will feel a lot more balanced. The things that you end up doing will make you feel more free. Okay. Also, if you are feeling like when your son is gone, you may feel like you may not feel the most, what's the word, something about your self-esteem, okay? So you may feel like your self-esteem is not where you want it to be during the summer, okay? Let's see. You may feel kind of confused about how you look, okay? Or something with your appearance or something about that, like it's like you questioning how you look for some reason. It could be because of what somebody says, okay? Somebody may say something, or even if it's from the past, like, how people, um, words hurt, right? So things that may stick with you, or things that have stuck with you from the past, if anybody has ever, like, insulted you in any type of way, especially when it comes to your appearance, that could also be something that you need to work through, okay? Something may, trigger you in some type of way when it comes to how you look. So I see you feeling kind of like, do I look like that, or am I like that, or I see you questioning yourself because of what somebody else says. Okay, so try not to, I know it's hard to not think certain stuff once somebody says it, right? But try not to let other people's opinions get into your head too much, okay? Because I see you having some sort of thoughts about who you are and how you look and stuff like that, okay? So that could also be a part that you should work on when you do your healing journey, okay? Let's see. Oh, I didn't even see your comments pop up over here. I just saw it on my phone. But the chat wasn't moving for some reason. Okay, let's see. Let's get a few more. So for Michelle, how will Michelle's healing journey go when her son is gone for the summer? Oh, damn it, god damn. Okay. Shit. Grass is greener just fell out. Okay. Pick this up with my foot because I'm not bending down. Okay. Jeez. We have jealousy deserves better, better option. Unhappy does, yeah. So what's that about? Let's see. What is grass is greener here for Michelle's healing journey? Oh, this could be about a lover, okay? You might be also healing from a past love situation. Or if somebody tried to make you feel like, you know, the grass was greener, that was a lie. We have denial here. Somebody may be trying to, you know, make you feel like, you know, oh, we love it over here. You know how people be, like, it depends on the situation, of course, but sometimes when people be overly, like, bragging about their relationship, sometimes it's, you find out months later, they're like, yeah, I know, I always made these positive posts and I was always talking so great about me and Josh, but, you know, in reality, he was dragging me through the mud, you know, or he did this and he did that. And you're like, what? Okay, so somebody could be telling you that, but it also could be related to you as well. Like if somebody tried to make you feel like, you know, oh, we love it over here. No, they don't. Okay, like, oh, it's true love. No, it's not. And we have heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. Clarify that. Okay. You may be feeling a little bit indecisive about a certain reconciliation that is coming your way during the summer as well. I feel like you know exactly who this person is, okay? Somebody also could be having car problems, okay? We have carless, repo, car issues. So make sure that your car is all good or somebody around you could need damn it, dude. What the frick? Dude. I feel like I sound like a white boy right now. Dude. No, but this is like somebody who needs your help. Or you also need to make sure your car's all good. I'm dropping shit. Jesus. Maybe I do need to pull this thing out a little bit so it doesn't fall all the way. Anyways, this person could be like a couple years older or younger than you. I feel like you might be around the same age as this person. Let's see. Street. You will have a successful healing journey though, okay? You have success, abundance, status, and privilege. It's going to make you feel like a whole new person. This healing journey, when your son is gone, is going to allow you to really tap into things that you weren't able to before. I see you healing your inner child, feeling more successful, coming up with a lot of ideas. You could even be reading a new book, okay? Or books that help you heal. You know how they have, like, I don't know, I'm thinking of Chicken Soup for the Soul, okay? I don't know if you ever read those books growing up or whatever, but you may read certain stories or articles and things like that that also could resonate with you or help you navigate how to, you know, deal with certain things and heal from certain things, okay? But I don't know what this random car situation is, but either you or somebody around you is going to be having car issues. Somebody's car could get stuck on the road or something like that. All right. But that is what I got. And I don't know if you drink or not, but you may be having some drinks. It came out kind of sideways, okay? So But yeah, again, also overall, you won't be posting much. I see you like kind of going off of social media for a while. Okay. So I see you being like, I'm having fun and nobody can really see me, at least not on social media, you know? But that is what I got. And you said you wanted to let Charnette go. Charnette, are you in here? Let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna just go ahead with it. Alright, and TT, you'll be after Charnette, okay? Because I want to keep the list going, so. Charnette, I haven't seen her comment, I don't think. Where'd you go? Hey, TT. Alright, Michelle, just drop your next question, okay? Because I want to keep things flowing. Let me see. Alright, so you said, how will things go when Tim brings your son back home? Let's see. Alright, give me 1 second. Let's see. Come on. What is my password? There we go. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, so how will things go when Tim brings Michelle's son back home? Let's see. How will things go when Tim brings Michelle's husband? What the hell? I almost said Michelle's husband back home. That's crazy. How will things go when I don't know, maybe your husband could want to come back home. How will things go when Tim brings Michelle's son back home? Let's see. Whoa. Strength, okay. Make sure y'all like the video, please and thank you. Let's see. How will things go when Tim brings Michelle's son back home? You may be very busy around the time that they bring him back, okay? So you could be very exhausted. You may feel like, oh my God, my strength, like, I don't know, you're going to be feeling like, could be physically exhausted too. I see you feeling very tired, like you just did a lot of work, okay? Let's see. What's the Five of Cups here? Yeah, you might be in kind of a mood, okay, around the time that Tim brings your son back home. I feel like you're doing a ton of work. There's a lot of things a lot of tasks that you're doing. You may even kind of, because when I did this, it kind of made me think of like something going over your head. You may forget about the time, okay? Not that you're not going to forget that your son's coming home, but you may be like, oh my God, where'd the time go, you know? Let's see. How will things go when Tim brings Michelle's son back home? Yes, a heavy workload. I don't know what you're doing, but you could be doing a lot of work. Or you may just be cleaning a lot, okay? Feeling very exhausted. What's the world here? Oh, this is okay. This is like you getting your house you may do something to your home where you make it not, I'm not saying your son's necessarily a baby, but it's like you'll be rearranging things around your house to make it so that, it's kid friendly, if that's the way you put it, okay? So, it's like rearranging things that maybe you normally wouldn't have out around your son and then putting it back so that, certain glass doesn't break, things like that, okay? Let's see. How would think? Oh, hell no. How would things be when Tim brings Michelle's son back home? You'll feel like it's the end of a chapter, but a new beginning for you as well. It's kind of reminding me of like a storybook. You know how, I don't remember what it's from, but like when they in the movies where they have the book open and they're like once upon a time, and then the pages turn, right, and then at the end of the movie they close the book. You're gonna feel like it's a chapter closing that you feel very proud about. Like you'll feel very confident by the end of the summer, but you'll be glad that your son is back. And I don't see much about Tim. Okay, so I don't see much about like your husband. I don't know if you're wondering if anything between y'all is gonna happen or anything, but I'm not seeing anything about him right now. Let's see. You may not be worried about him like that. Let's see. What's the Seven of Swords reverse here? I don't know why I keep seeing something slip your mind. Something's gonna slip your mind. Let me get some oracle. Like from Tim's house? 'Cause I don't see anything about Tim. I see you being busy. Like you could be forgetting the time. Like, oh shit, did I just use this deck? I think I did. Let's see. Oh, okay. That could be why the world came out, but yeah, you may have to take a little trip to go get him. But I don't know. Make sure, if you can, make sure to, you can set timers and stuff, but or write things on the calendar because I see you forgetting something because you're so busy. Let's see. How will things go when Tim brings Michelle's son back home? Ooh. Yeah, it's like you're cleaning. I don't see you talking to really anybody. Even if you want to talk shit to this Tim person, it's like I don't see you saying anything. I see you being very strict. You may not say much to him. I don't see y'all really interacting like much at all. I don't see much communication either. I don't know why I just did this, okay? You may feel like he talks too much. Or nah, You may feel like I don't want to talk right now. We also have family reverse, okay? I don't think you're gonna want to talk to many people, especially not Tim. There's some inner chaos. Not bad chaos, but it's like exhaustion. You may feel like very heated, like physically hot, sweaty. Okay, like I said, I feel like you're doing a lot of work. Let's see, time will bring a surprise. Yeah, and home. Okay, so I don't think you're gonna have to leave the house really. I think that he'll bring your son home, but I see you being very busy and not really paying attention. You're not really gonna want to say anything to him, okay? Yeah, reconcile, reverse. It's like, I don't see you feeling like you want to say much. I'm gonna pull a couple more, but I'm not getting much from this situation. Let's see. Look, don't want to hear it. You may feel kind of irritated. It's like somebody interrupting you after your show, or after you're watching your show and cleaning or doing a lot of work. I see you wanting to just kind of like isolate for a little bit, and then you're like, oh shit, my son's here, yay! But then you're also like, I don't want to talk to Tim. That's what I'm getting. I don't see much other than like things that you're doing. I see you being very busy and not really talking to people or to Tim. You could have also just gotten done grocery shopping. Yeah, I see you keeping things very like simple. And we have Master, Reverse, and the Lawyer. Yeah, I see you being like, just leave everything in the hallway. I'll be in my room. It's like I don't see you being very interactive at all. Like, hi, like, glad you're back. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm tired. I feel like that's how things are gonna go. I don't see you being very interactive at all. But the only thing I want to say is, make sure you set alarms and stuff, because you may get so caught up with, what you're doing that you may forget certain times and stuff like that. Okay. Who is calling me? All right, but let me know your third one. Oh boy. Okay. I will deal with that later. Whoa. All right, so you said, how will things be in the home when your son gets home? You want to spend more time with him? Let's see. Let's see. All right, so for Michelle, how will things be in the home when Michelle's son gets home? Let's see. After the summer, how will Michelle's how will things be in Michelle's home when her son gets home? Let's see. I see you getting readjusted. Okay, you may get kind of used to him not being there. So you may get readjusted or have to get readjusted. But things will be very loving. Okay, I do see you spending more time with him. Okay. You know how they say distance makes the heart grow fonder, so you may feel like extra lovey toward your son. Let's see. No, I don't think so. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, so you'll be happy to have him back. Okay. I mean, of course, but whoa, you'll be happy to have him back in the around. But I see you feeling like, okay, I gotta get readjusted. Like you got a kid around you again, right? Let's see. You may also have to practice patience. Okay, you may have to kind of hold your tongue when it comes to saying certain things. Okay, around your son. But I see you taking it easy, because I don't feel like things will be too chaotic, okay? Like, you'll be very happy that your son is back, okay? We also have the sun card here. But when he's back, it's also like, I see you still getting resituated. Also feeling like, okay, wait, I can't say that he's here now or he's here again. My son's here again. I can't be saying that type of stuff. Okay, let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be like doing a lot. Like I said in the other reading, you will be doing a lot of things and coming up with a lot of ideas. But when your son comes back, you may feel kind of like, oh yeah, I gotta do this again, or oh yeah, it's double the price, or oh yeah, I gotta pay for both of us. You know, you may kind of get accustomed to him not being around. You know, it's something like that. But things will balance out. Okay, let's see. I don't know why I'm thinking of like when truck drivers go on their 6 week, you know, route or whatever they do, and then they come back home. You know, it's like, oh, you're back. Let me go tidy up. Let me go, get myself the way that you know me to be, you know. So something about your personality might kind of change, not in a bad way, but you know. Let's see. Whoa. Oh my goodness. You may feel more vocal, okay. But around your son, it's like you're gonna have to remember to tell yourself, I can't. Like, there's a child here, you know. Let's see. It's almost as if you get jet lag. I'm not saying there's a plane involved, but it's almost as if you went on a trip. You could go on a trip at some point, but I see you feeling like, I don't know how to describe that, like out of place, a little discombobulated, but happy that your son's back. Let's see. Because it's almost as if you went somewhere or you're doing a lot of stuff that you're having to readjust because your son's there. Let's see. Yeah, it's like trying to remember where how things once were. We have place of reminiscence, okay, reverse. Nostalgia, memory, sentimental. And I know that that sounds kind of like, it might sound kind of bad, but I don't see it being in a malicious way from you. I don't see it being like, oh, I don't have a kid. No, it's like you're just getting readjusted because of the time that he's been gone. I hope that makes sense. Let's see. We have the farmer. You may also have to get some sort of computer or technology set up for your son, okay? Let's see. I see you being kind of, yeah, that's the word I can describe it as, discombobulated for some reason. Yeah, mystery, unknown, confusing, illusion, okay? And demanding. Yeah, it's, yeah, you see her with her baby here and the laptop and everything. This just came out. It's like you having to readjust to being in mom mode. I can't say that, mom mode. Okay, let's see. Let's get a few more. Whoa! Oh my gosh. In court, yeah, it's you trying to recalibrate. And I don't know why I keep seeing you clean and rearrange things. You might be doing something with like a renovating as well. I'm also hearing feng shui. So you could be rearranging like your living room or things in your house. Something's going to be different with your interior, like in your home. Okay. You may also not like the texture of something, like a certain material in your home, okay? So you might be, I see you, like I said, I see you changing stuff around. Stuff that doesn't make you comfortable. And then we also have learner reverse. So something about make sure that you stay up on your classes if this is about you or if this is about your son in school. You may have to schedule certain things when it comes to his schooling, deadlines and things like that. All right, but that is what I got for you. And yeah, you should. I feel like feng shui and changing things up is good for your environment. I did that when I was like, I think I was in middle school. I moved my bed in my room, and I don't know how I did it because it's a trundle bed, and so it has the bed under it as well. I don't know how I did it. I can't move that thing now. I'd break my back. But you can, yeah, you can look up stuff about like feng shui and things that'll be more beneficial for your home and positioning certain things like that. All right, Charnette, it's your turn. Where you at, Charnette? And then it'll be TT, okay? Let me get TT in the raffle. Oh, okay. I didn't see you comment before, so I was like, I don't know if she's in here or not. All right, you can let me know your question. Welcome in. Thank you, Michelle. You guys don't have to go anywhere. I'm just going down the list. Let's see. All right, so yours gonna start at, what is it? 444. Okay, that might be literally 444 on the clock. That might be a confirmation number for you. All right. Okay. So you said, what are James's intentions on coming back towards you? He came back? Let's see. All right, let's see. What are James's intentions on coming back towards Charnette? Make sure y'all like the video, please, and thank you. Engagement matters. Let's see. All right, so for no. For Charnette, what are James's intentions on coming back to Charnette? What are James's intentions on coming back to Charnette? Let's see. Okay. They want to see if they can have a new opportunity with you, okay? They want to balance things out between you. This person has been thinking of ways to approach you. With the Seven of Cups, Ten of Wands reversed. Let's see. I feel like they are kind of stressing out about, okay, should I come back to Charnette in this way or should I do it that way? I know I can't be toxic. I don't think she wants me to be toxic. He's trying to figure out a way to get back into your, good graces. Let's see. Yeah, Three of Swords. He's feeling hurt without you. I do feel like he's also been focusing on his work, okay? Or whatever he does to make money. He feels like something's not over. So his intentions of coming back toward you would be to try to work things out or at least get into your energy. Okay? I'm not saying he's going to be consistent with that energy, but he wants to at least try to, make the right moves to get back into your good graces. So let's see. It's kind of just like, okay, well, if I can get Charnette back, that'll make me feel good, you know. Yeah, he doesn't like being left out in the cold, so he will make a reappearance. Oop. This person does still see you very highly as well, okay? But they do not want to let you go, okay? I'm looking at the Three of Cups as well, okay? Be careful of third parties. If you, I'm saying figuratively, if you decide to deal with this person, I do feel like there are other people that this person has been interacting with, okay? Let's see. What are James's intentions on coming back to Charnette? Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, they want to talk to you, okay? But they feel like you might be like kind of bitchy toward them. You might be like, bitch, what do you want? Okay, Eight of Wands and the Queen of Swords reversed. You may feel like, or this James person may feel like you're gonna be like almost triggered if they come back. I almost said in your face. Like they may want to be very bold. Okay, they hope that you still have feelings for them. I'm hearing that Piper, remember our song? You know, I don't know if you know what I'm referring to, but that was this old video where this girl pretended to have like amnesia around her friend, and he's like, Piper, you remember our song? Like it's kind of giving Charnette, do you remember what we used to have? Okay, let's see. What is this person's intentions on coming back? I don't know which one to use. What is this person's intent? What is James's intentions when it comes to coming back to Charnette? Look, third party, loyal, reverse, and offer. Don't even. I wouldn't even consider it. If you're doing good without him, okay, this offer's fake. This offer is full of. Imagine someone. If you imagine going to a coffee shop, ordering a caramel latte, and you get to the drive-through window where you paid already, you know, and you go up another window and they give you an empty cup. It's like, I didn't order this. This is not what I asked for. Why would you give me something that has nothing in it? You know, why would you give me something with no substance? Why would you offer me something with no value? You know, it's like this person's not going to be, yeah, I wouldn't even trust that. Okay. Like I said, it's almost as if they just want to do it for themselves so that they don't have to feel left out in the cold, you know? Um, and that's another confirmation they are dealing with other people. Okay. Let's see. I don't know why I just heard all tangled up in the hood. Okay, so I don't know. This person could have neighbors or people in their, I'm hearing county, in their area, wherever this person lives. They could be dealing with people that are like in close proximity. Okay, this person is going to, I don't think they're sleeping with other people, but they could want to sleep with you, but they are talking or dealing with other people. You know, I don't see this person actually like sleeping with them, but there are other, you know, people. Let's see. It literally says wants to have sex with somebody that they love. Okay, so, and yeah, look, Quickie just popped out too. So this person could want to sleep with you. Okay, let's see. So if you want an opportunity to sleep with them, you could do that if you want. Okay, um, but this person's more so going to like try to charm you. You know, it's like they're plotting what way to come towards you so that you take them back, or at least allow them in any type of way, so they can have access to you again. You know. So let's see. Anything else? Yeah, the detective, observant and intriguing. I don't know why I'm also hearing red light, green light. Red light, green light. We have, yeah. You may be not as open emotionally to this person, which is understandable, okay? But don't let this person sell you a dream, okay? Because as soon as they, get back into your good graces, as if you let them, they're going to not complete. They're not going to stay consistent with that energy, okay? So you may be like, oh my god, you're back. I'm not saying you're going to be like that, but if you fall for their love bombing, that's all it is love bombing. Is making you feel like there's going to be a future when in reality there's not. Kind of is making me feel like they want to just charm you so that they can try to sleep with you again. Yeah, we got massage. Okay, anything else? Let's see. Yeah, but if you're doing well without this person, I would keep them. Just don't accept this person back in, okay? Because it would be more of a risk than anything to have this person back in your life. But, free will, it's a choice. Yeah, there's going to be more drama if you let this James person in your life again. So don't fall for it. Don't fall for the okey doke. All right. But that's what I got for you. All right, TT, you're up next. Thank you, Charnette. And then after TT's 3 questions, the list will be open again. Okay. Welcome in. All right. Let's see. Let me get your timestamp. 55. All right. Oh, ow. I just felt my nose. It felt like I just was underwater for a second. Alright, let's see. Like when water goes up your nose. Let's see. We have what good things are unexpectedly coming to TT at the beginning of the next school year. Let's see. Let's see. What good things are unexpectedly coming toward TT at the beginning of the next school year? Let's see. Let's see. Something good you'll be experiencing is you'll be feeling like you had a glow up or something, even if you're not actively trying to go through a glow up. Something with your looks is gonna be you're gonna be feeling like more beautiful than ever. Okay, let's see. You also may end up more in your feminine energy. Okay, like even if you, it's like you're not gonna have to work as hard. Okay, we have the World card. Let's see. What good things are unexpectedly coming toward TT at the beginning of the school year? Yeah, something about your hard work is gonna pay off when it comes to your yeah, like your hard work, all the work that you end up doing is gonna allow you to rest. I'm also hearing something about vacation or vacation time. You may get extra vacation time, or I don't know how all that works in your specific school, but something about your vacation time and your confidence is going to be way up. Okay. We also have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, so you may also get some sort of new money offer. Let's see. Yeah, it's like something with vacation, or it could also be like PTO. You may get more time off. Let's see. It's like you'll be able to make money at certain days or during a certain period where you don't have to like actually go to work, you know? Let's see. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. It's not a huge amount, but it's something. What good things are coming to TT at the beginning of the next school year? Okay. Damn. Nothing wants to come out? Okay. Okay, there. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. Okay. Clarify the Eight of Swords here. Ah! What's that? What's this? What's this? What's this? Could also be some bad weather around you around the time of the next school year. I don't know when the next school year specifically starts for you, but there could be some really bad storm that causes chaos and things. Okay, this is also giving not like a snow day, but something may happen with like the power, electricity. I don't know why that's good for you. Maybe because you don't have to work that day, but something with the power or power outage. So it's like you technically won't have to go to work that day. Yes, I'm here. Like, I can't see. I can't see. And she's blindfolded in this card too. Something about the power. Yeah, you won't have to go to work or something. So something unexpected is like it's either a storm. It could be like I'm hearing rainstorm, thunderstorm. Something with the weather or a power outage is gonna be good for you because you're not gonna have to work. So I guess that's something good for you too. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I see you feeling very emotionally fulfilled though. So I don't know if you're around the time that the school year ends, if you end up feeling like, like it's a drag or something, you're gonna be feeling more rejuvenated when the new year starts. Let's see. Let me get some oracle. So yeah, if you've been feeling off balance or, compared to the previous year, during the new year you're gonna feel more confident and, ready to go, ready to take on whatever comes toward you. Let's see. Alright, so what good things are coming in for TT at the beginning of the next school year? Oh my god. Why do I keep dropping shits? Yeah, I see you not having to touch anything. Like, not doing work is gonna be good for you. Or not having to lift a finger for real. Let's see, where'd that go? Whoa. Days off. Days off is gonna be good for you. I'm trying to see what else comes out. I'm picking up this card real quick. You may be disappointed though when it comes to your money at some point because some of these days off are not going to be paid. Okay, I do feel like some of these days off are not going to be paid, but you will get more time off that is paid as well. Okay, so it's like a mix of both. But I see you not having to do much. So you'll feel like it's a vacation if it's not a literal vacation, you know. Let's see. Yeah, it's like the lights are out. I don't know what that's about. Something with a power outage is going to be beneficial for you. Anything else? Yeah, so you're getting more time to relax. Oh my goodness. Yes, willpower, stay focused, resisting temptation, the chef, and lusting. I don't know if someone's gonna bring like goods or, you know, desserts or something like that to work. It could be like a work party as well. And something about your confidence. That's what I'm getting. Because I feel like it's starting to repeat. I'm not getting much else other than that right now. So your confidence is gonna be up. People will be very attracted to you. Okay? And there may be some sort of like, you know, where you and the staff gets to have like food and stuff like that. It'll be a fun time. Without drinks. I mean, obviously, but you have drug reverse here. Something, I don't know why this coming out like that. It's you not having to work much. That's what I'm getting. Okay, that's the unexpected things. Is you not having to work much and glow up that's gonna draw more people toward you. Okay? But I'm not seeing much else other than that right now. It's like a lot of waiting time. Alright, let's see. Alright, so for TT, what recognition is coming toward TT? Let's see. What recognition is coming toward TT? What recognition is coming toward TT? What I'm seeing here so far is there will be recognition in a sense of like, thanks for keeping it, I'm hearing healthy. Thanks for keeping the environment clean. Thanks for keeping the environment and the kids, you know, in a good mood, even though there's like chaos going around. Because I see a lot of people feeling like they're tired, they're stressed. Something's happening where it's gonna cause blockages and delays in your workplace. But you'll do a good job at, yeah, the magician, keeping things up, keeping things going how they're supposed to be going, you know, despite all the delays and things like that. So it's kind of like a thank you for keeping things in order for the most part. Yeah, for allowing things to flow. You have the strength card. For taking charge. Even though there's delays, yeah. The full card reverse. Something's gonna happen, it's like in the school. Something that's causing delays and blockages. I don't know what that's about. Like I said, it could be due to an actual like real deal crazy storm. I don't know if you guys have like whatever it's called tornado season around wherever you live, but something about you keeping things together. That's what you'll be recognized for. Let's see. Yeah, the Six of Swords, yeah, for allowing things to stay smooth or move smoothly. Yeah, through chaos. Let's see. Anything else? What recognition is coming toward TT? I don't see much recognition in the spread here, but I don't know why I see you being like at home. Okay, I don't know why I see you being at home or not having to work much. Some sort of delay is gonna happen. I see stagnation. Oh, I don't know why, but there's could be some sort of, because it just made me think of like COVID, you know? I'm not saying, I'm not predicting no second COVID or whatever, but it's reminding me of COVID, like you being at home. I'm not saying you're necessarily gonna have to work from home, but it's something is causing this major delay. But it'll be good for you because you'll be able to look. The Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck too. It's like you'll be making money, but not having to like actually work a lot of the time or not go into work. So I don't know why it's coming out like that. And I try not to, focus on worldly predictions, but that kind of sounds like something's happening around the whole area that's going to affect, something with your job. Let's see. That was weird. Let's see. I don't know which one to use. Okay. Alright, so for TT, what recognition is coming for TT? Yeah, everyone leaves. Role play, reverse. Pregnancy test, reverse. I don't know why I'm getting that. Something's, like I said, I'm trying not to repeat myself, but something is going to happen, like, local-wise when it comes to your job. So the recognition would be thank you for helping, thank you for trying to keep things in order or making this happen despite the delays. That's what I'm getting. And we have acceptance. Accept past and current situations, work through issues gracefully. I see you making a stressed out situation easier for people around you. 9 months from now. Something about the fall time. So it could be like August, September time. Wow, okay. I'm not trying to spend too much time on this question, but something's happening with the area, is what I want to say. And there is going to be a lot of delays, okay? I'm going to leave that there. That sounds like some... The recognition that you might be seeking is delayed. Other than, you helping out. We have evaluation. I'm also hearing evacuation. I don't know what that's about. I don't pick up on stuff for no reason, okay? But I also never know what's going to come out when I do y'all's readings. But that's what I got, okay? I don't know why it sounds like a natural disaster. Oh, look. A situation's about to explode. Shit's about to pop off in flames. Oh, I don't know. Okay, next question. Something's going to be happening when it comes to some sort of recognition you get. It's through, like, chaos. Could also be something, like I said, with the weather. I don't know what that's about. Alright, let's see. So, let's see, for TT. Oh, I don't know why that message made me feel uneasy. I hope it's nothing crazy. Let's see. What is TT's principal planning to tell her today? Ooh. Got the Sun card. What is TT's principal planning to tell her today? I'm hearing my pleasure. My pleasure. You may be saying that to her, or, you know, she may be saying, like, no problem. Let's see. She may tell you something about a setback, okay? Something to do with... I'm sorry if it sounds all jumbled. I'm channeling at the same time. But something with trophies or rewards. I'm trying to pick up on... Hold on. I'm trying to pick up on this message. But I keep getting something about something going wrong. Let me see. What is TT's principal planning to tell her today? I don't know. Maybe Spirit wants you to know something about that, but... She may tell you something about the fact that there needs to be more certain rules put in place, or some sort of new, yeah, like rules that have to be put in place because things are getting kind of out of hand when it comes to how things are working. She feels like she's going to feel like something in the workplace is not working the way it should, so something about changes being made. Let's see. Yeah, there's some sort of decision that she feels like she needs to discuss with, I feel like it's the staff. Something about the staff. Like, you can't. She feels like she made a bad investment when it comes to some sort of rule she put in place. She feels like it's getting too chaotic. Could also be something with disciplining people. It's like enforcing a rule, enforcing, I want to say law, but it's not something, I don't think it's legal because it's in a school, but something to do with, we need to crack down on these laws. You know, we can't allow people to be going here and there. Eight of Swords. Restrictions. It's something about restrictions so that things can be more orderly. Because she feels like things are getting too out of hand. Or something in the workplace is getting too chaotic. So something needs to change. I also just heard syllabus. Something about a syllabus could be significant. Let's see. What is TT's principal planning to tell her today? Yeah, withdraw. Yeah, it's something to do with, like, cracking down on rules. Whatever rule she feels like is not working the way that she thought it would, or, you know, something that she feels like people are taking advantage of when it comes to rules. She feels like that it needs to be, I'm hearing broken down. Like enforcement, rule enforcement. Something about that. If she feels like something's not working, yeah, something needs to be more intense. I don't know what that's about. Something about rules. Enforcing rules. Let's see. Yeah, she I'm not saying it has anything to do with you, but it could be like, you know, the school and people in the school itself. She wants people to be less impulsive around the area, around the school, because she feels like people are doing too much. Supersize me, overindulgence, doing too much, excessive. Yeah, she feels like people in the workplace are having too much fun. Okay, so there's something about that. We have release. Yeah, it's like she's gonna say something or start to tell you something soon about she doesn't want to have to worry. She doesn't want to have to always be on guard, you know. So something about rules and enforcing rules, or that's the only word I could think of. I'm not trying to say rules 50 times, but it's like something about no, you can't do this, or only people can go here at this time. Reinforcing rules. So that's what I got. Okay. Yeah, because and yeah, bad reputation, surface story, dirty. Yeah, she feels like something is not working. So there needs to be changes. Yeah, because I also just heard like, we can't be doing that. It's something that she doesn't like in the workplace that she feels needs to change. So something about rules. All right, but that's what I got. Mm-mm-mm. All right, you guys, the list is open. I'm gonna be on here till about noon. It's currently 10:30. I might do a pick a card for unexpected things or things you don't see coming. I should do all signs for that actually, so it's more individual. But I don't like picking up on messages like that, but sometimes it comes out. Alright, let's see. Alright, so you said, how do the girls at your job feel about you? You said they're still making you feel isolated, almost like you feel watched. Okay, let's see. Let's see. And you know what? I'm gonna pull some channel messages. I don't know what's gonna come out, but give me a second. I just wanna see. Cheetah print. Glasses. Prank call. Their secrets are weird AF. Someone's secrets could be weird. Twin Peaks, okay. These are going to be the last few, okay. We have racist employee, okay. So something about a racist employee could be significant. And we have ground beef. Someone could be eating ground beef. And we have taking you to the same spot they took their exes. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe you have a racist employee or coworker, I should say. You might have a racist coworker. Let's see. Alright, so how do the girls at TT's job feel about her? How do the girls at TT's job feel about her? Let's see. How do the girls at TT's job feel about TT? Let's see. Cards are getting kind of stiff. How do the girls at TT's job feel about her? Let's see. How do the girls at TT's job feel about her? Ooh. They do see you highly, okay? They feel like you're somebody who's very caring, but at some points they do feel like you are somebody who may seem like you're not as confident as, you know, the next person, okay? They notice something about your confidence. It's like they see you highly, but they also kind of see that sometimes you appear like you're not the happiest, you know? Sometimes you appear like you're not really wanting to be where you are, like you want to disassociate, you know? Let's see. What do the girls at TT's job feel about her? Let's see. Yeah, it's something they notice something about your energy, like your mood or your demeanor. They feel like sometimes you're not really wanting to back down at certain things. Like you might be a little bit competitive. I'm not saying you're actively going out and competing for things, but your energy to these girls gives competitive, or it makes them want to compete with you for some reason. It's almost like, don't trick me on my spot. Okay, like they feel like they gotta one up you. Yeah. They feel like you're up for some sort of, um, or you're always being chosen for something, or you seem like you're getting lucky in the workplace, even if you're not right now. What you come off as, like I said, they see you highly, so they feel like they gotta, you know, they gotta compete with you. So, and you know how that sounds like the typical mean girl, you know, when insecure, well, when, Jesus, can't talk. when insecure people, especially women, see something that they're like, oh, they got, I didn't know they had that type of car, or oh, I didn't know they had that type of house, or oh, I didn't know that they were like this with the boss. I thought they were, not that great. And then suddenly they're seeing you as better, but then it also makes them want to compete with you because their original assumption about you was not the truth, you know? What do they call that? Preconceived notions. Let's see. What do the girls at TT's job feel about TT? They feel like you get some sort of money that they don't. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if you make more money. I know it's not like you're not supposed to talk about how much you make at work or whatever, but you might make more money than these other women. So they might feel like you get something that they don't feel like they get access to. Yeah, they feel like something about you and your pay or your treatment in the workplace is unfair. So they feel like the need to compete with you. What the hell? Yeah, so they don't talk to you much because they literally, and they do make you feel isolated because they don't feel like they can measure up to, where you are. Even if you're lower than them, just don't ever forget that people will have more than you sometimes and still be jealous of somebody with less or who is literally struggling because of their good energy or because of this and that. It doesn't matter what somebody has, it doesn't matter what you look like. People can be jealous for the weirdest reasons. Jealousy is a disease, and jealousy is insecurity. It's rooted in insecurity, and jealous people you got to stay away from. Okay? So, it's not your fault. It's hate. It's just being a hater. These people are being haters for you, but it's like envying you but wishing they had, or the privilege that you have, or if you don't want to use the word privilege, it's like they feel like you get more than they do, and I feel like it has something to do with your pay or your money, and they feel like you're always trying to get the next best thing. Let's see. I'm gonna use this one. Let's see. How do the girls at TT's job feel about TT? Let's see. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, they feel like you get more. You have Harmony's Call and Vortex of Creativity. Okay, so they feel like you get more like room to do what you want. I don't know if this I'm seeing this too. Like I don't know if you can um, decorate your room like your classroom how you want or something like that, but they feel like you get extra privileges whether you know that or not. Okay, it's like you get more benefits, and they feel like they don't get what you get. Whoa. Let's see. Make sure y'all like the video if you're in here. I'm gonna keep saying it till I see them go up. So let's see. We have Web of Connection and Rough Road. So even if you feel like you're having a hard time, even if you feel like you're having a hard time in the workplace, they feel like you are more well liked in general by certain people in the workplace. You see how she's standing in front of these other people here? We have Web of Connection. So you just get along better with other people. And sometimes people are envious of, like I said, your good energy. Or the fact that, oh my God, who does she think she is talking to the boss? Who does she think she is talking to Mr. Samuels over there? Ugh, I want to talk to Mr. Samuels. Like it's some it's some weird dumb shit that they have in their brains that they feel like they gotta compete over. Because, you know, secure people don't give a shit like that. Secure people don't worry about, oh my god, she's wearing a red top that I want. Let me go be mean to her and tell her it's ugly, even though I secretly like it. Like, that's how weirdos think, you know? And that's not even your problem. Protected. I'm telling you, you have some sort of protection, or people like you better in the workplace, even if these weirdo girls don't, okay? They have turned the page. They always feel like you're on to the next thing. Like, you have more opportunity, or it seems like you do. And we have fully immersed in Valley of Shadows. They feel like you get access to certain things in the workplace that they don't know about. Magic opportunity, yeah, see? So they could feel like you're, you know, and we have ignite ambition as well. So something about your ambition is, you know, they're jealous of your work ethic, who you are, and, you know, when you're doing good or you're doing well, people do want to tear you down. It doesn't matter how good of a person you are. It doesn't matter how much money you make or whatever. People see something insecure. I want to reiterate, insecure and jealous people will see something that someone else is doing well with, and they'll try to bring you down, no matter what, because they are unhappy with themselves, you know. So that's what I got. But that's not your problem. The best thing you can do is, you know, try to ignore it as best as you can. But I know it's irritating to deal with because I don't even like being perceived. So I feel you. I don't even like when people do that weird shit because I'll say something. Okay, okay. And yeah, they feel like you have more knowledge than the rest of other people. Or the, you know, as opposed to what other coworkers know in the workplace. People could also respect you more just in general. But that is what I got. Yeah, exactly. But you know, it doesn't matter in an insecure person's mind. They don't think logically, you know. Jealous and insecure people are thinking from emotion, not reality necessarily. So even if you know, that's why I use the example all the time. Even though people hate the rich, you know, well, some people hate the rich and people who have, you know, wealth and stuff like that, you don't know what every particular person did to reach their status. So when people scream, eat the rich, you know, tax that, whatever, I'm not trying to get political, but it's like, you don't know where people came from. Yes, some people got their wealth and fame and whatever in a nasty way. But some people work their damn ass off for what they have, and now they're wealthy. They worked for it. They spent years and or however long they did to get where they are, and some people still want to tear those people down because they made it somewhere in their life. You know what I'm saying? So it really doesn't matter what a jealous or insecure person is. You know, I'm trying to make that make sense. But certain people can see the outside version of you and assume, oh, you don't work hard at all. You've never been through anything, and that's just ignorant to say to anybody, you know, because you don't know what the next person has dealt with just based off of your assumption, you know. That's why it's good to never judge a book by its cover, because you don't know what's underneath and you don't know what people have been through to get to where they are. Some people worked their ass off, like I said, and some people cheated their way to the top. You never know. But you shouldn't just automatically be like, oh, we should be mean to this person because they're doing well. That must mean that they have no issues. That must mean that they've never been through anything. You know, like, no. That's stupid. You don't know who you're taking from, you don't know who you're insulting, you don't know what people have gone through since day one, you know. But yeah. I feel that people need to mind their own business, and if you're mad about somebody being quote unquote better, you know, or if you see them highly, then why wouldn't you try to get on that level, you know? Why wouldn't you try to do better so that you can get to where the person you're envying is, you know? If you want to be like Beyonce, you say, I got a nice voice too, but why am I not on stage and selling sold out shows like Beyonce? Why not me? Why not me? Why don't you go and do something and become your own Beyonce? You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you do something to get to the point where you could possibly get on her level? You know what I'm saying? Instead of complaining about, like, oh, why not me? Why not me? Why not? Why don't you go spend some time and do something for yourself? Then it could be you if you consistent, keep being consistent with whatever it is that someone's trying to achieve instead of come here, me, you know, all day. But yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, you guys, the list is open. I'll be here for about another hour or so. Depending on how I feel, I may or may not extend it, but we'll see. We'll see. Happy Friday. Alright, hello. Alright, hey Sully. Alright, so let me see. Alright, so it's gonna be Sully and then Michelle, okay? Alright, so let me get y'all's timestamps. Let's see. Ah. Alright, but Sully, you could put your first one, okay? And Michelle, Sully has 3, and then we'll do yours, okay? Y'all almost sent at the same time, but Sully was first. Alright. Ooh, I gotta break these down. This bug is getting full. Alright, let's see. Alright, so there's Sully. Oh, hold on. Ah! No, I could have just left that there. Okay. 111. I keep seeing 111 more often since this morning, so I don't know. 58. And then Michelle. Okay. Do y'all see the pinned message? Okay, good. Alright, so you said for Sully. Okay, so what's Nader's current thoughts and feelings about Sully? Let's see. What are Nader's current thoughts and feelings towards Sully? Let's see. What are Nader's current thoughts and feelings? I don't know why I just heard thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers, okay. Page of Swords, let's see. Oh, the Tower, okay. Let's see. Ooh, not good. This person could be going through I don't know why I'm hearing cheating scandal. Okay, I'm not saying he's like famous or anything, but this is somebody cheated. He's being watched or caught up watching somebody else. It's a painful ending coming in for this Nader person. Yes, he's losing out on some sort of opportunity or what he saw as an opportunity. It could even be a person, okay? Let's see. Yeah. So he's kind of like, it kind of came out sideways, but with the Knight of Wands, it's like he does want to rush in when it comes to you, but he's being strategic. He's being careful. Page of Swords. It's like he has to watch his back. Yeah, could definitely be dealing with a broken love situation. That could be why I was hearing thoughts and prayers. We have the High Priestess reversed, okay? It's like he was doing something that he knows he shouldn't have been doing. There's a feminine involved too. It's definitely giving caught cheating. Yeah, that's the truth. We got Ace of Swords. He's a cheater. A cheetah. A cheetah. A cheater. He's a cheater. He makes this woman feel very insecure. Let's see. I feel like he's already caught. He's getting caught, or there's an argument happening. Five of Wands. Excuse me. Five of Wands. Could also be affecting his work. This is not good. Literally. Thoughts and prayers to this person. Okay, let me see. It's like he wants to come towards you, but he's going through this fucked up ending. What does Nader currently think about Sully? In a way, he feels like you can heal him in some type of way, or help him feel more better. I know, that's why I'm trying to be like, damn, is he thinking about you at all much? But the one card I was getting was the Knight of Wands, but even that came out sideways, so I'm like, he may be more focused on what he's going through because of this chaotic breakup situation. Yeah, it's an argument happening on his end, but he does feel like you can heal him. Like we have the Star and the Temperance reverse. Through the chaos he's going through, it's like he wants to come toward you. Three of Cups. It's like he wants to avoid the problems that he's currently in by coming toward you. So I would be careful about that. I know you said you blocked him, but let's see. Do I sound underwater? Or is it just my headphone? Anyways, let's see. What are Nader's current thoughts and feelings towards Sully? Multiple reverse. He's getting cut off, especially if he had multiple. So we got blocked, okay. Hiding, concealing. Yeah, that's my fan. I'm not turning that off because I can't. I need the white noise. He's trying to manifest you. He's trying to come towards you. I'm not saying he's doing like spell work or anything, but it's like he's trying to figure out a way that he can come toward you. I'm not seeing many thoughts. We also have confession here. He may want to confess something to you or tell you the truth about what he's going through. Pursuing virtue through honesty. Yeah, mistakes. I don't think that's a mistake. Cheating's not a mistake for real, but we have, yeah, the Magician. He's trying to figure out how he can come towards you. And the Human Charger. But, you know, since you blocked him, he may have difficulties coming towards you, but that is his plan. There's a lot of chaos going on around this person outside of you. I'm going to pull some from the Feelings deck over here, but let's see. Whoa. Okay. Alright, let's see. So for Sully, what are Nader's thoughts and feelings toward Sully currently? Focused on my money. Yeah, he may not be. It says I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. And we have I'm leaving reverse. So it's like, yeah, they do want to return to you. I'm not seeing many thoughts or feelings, if you want to call it that, but they have a plan. And we have thank you for leaving me. It's reverse. I focused on you instead of my pain. I feel empty and hollow inside. I can't open up right now. I don't see much intent other than like what they want to do when it comes to at least coming toward you. And we have I don't know what you want. So I never want to feel that way again. Yeah, it's like them playing victim when they started their own chaos. I'm not seeing much about you. I see what they want to do when it comes to you. I don't see many feelings. They could still be very attracted to you, though. We have my fantasy at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I wish we could go back. They wanna reconcile. Yeah, see, we have I feel the sexual tension. They could be thinking about you sexually. And we have I'm single reverse. So he's technically not single, but I feel like he will be single very soon. Especially with that breakup energy that came out. But that's what I got. I'm not seeing much. Is that your next question? Like, what does he want to do if you allow him back in? I wasn't seeing much of an intent, but it's like he wants to come towards you. That's what his plan is. But he's dealing with a lot of chaos right now. He wants to get away from the chaos he's caused. It's like he doesn't want to take accountability for, his actions. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, it's giving cheating. A cheater who wants to play victim, you know. Like if you robbed a store, you said, I'm Sully and I'm gonna go rob this store, and then it's like you crying about the fact that they want to arrest you. you know so it's like, how are you crying? You just robbed the place. And I'm hearing you a victim from that video. You a victim. He wants to be a victim. That shit ain't gonna last. That is not gonna last. Let's see. He said, so unfortunately you saw the pictures of his engagement posted yesterday. What's the truth of that relation? It's not gonna last. Let's see. There's a breakup coming. Alright, what's the truth of Nader's relationship? Let's see. What's the truth about Nader's relationship? It's a wrap. What's that? What's that? I'm not gonna sing it. It's a wrap for you, baby. Okay. I just heard that. Five of Pentacles, the World card. Something's over before it began. This is like a new beginning. Yay, we're happy. And then boom. Tower, Five of Pentacles. Something ain't right. Let's see. Yeah, something's literally ending as soon as it started. It's giving Kim Kardashian wedding. Wasn't she only married for like, what, 70 days or something? What's the truth of this Nader's relationship? Someone could be possibly pregnant. You have the Empress here. This is not good. Yeah, Justice reverse, Hangman. If somebody is pregnant, it's like the baby might not even be here. So we could end up getting an abortion. This is a horrible relationship to be starting, or not starting, you know, but entering into a deeper commitment with. This is crazy. Four of Cups reverse, Hangman, Justice reverse. This is actually terrible. Five of Wands. What's the truth about Nader's relationship? Ooh. Straight card. He's barely holding on in this situation. He doesn't even know where it's going. He may know that it's not, there's no actual point of the engagement either. It's like somebody just marrying somebody just because. You know how men are. They'll do anything just to, try to get access to a woman. So I'm not surprised by that at all. Page of Wands reverse. This person doesn't even know what they want. It's kind of like how they just ended up in a situation. Ooh, they're going to end up single. I'm telling you right now, they're going to end up single. This Nader person is not going to be in this relationship, this marriage. Even if they go through with the marriage at some point, it's like they're getting divorced. There's going to be a separation. I was about to say, I don't know if you saw the collective reading I just did. You might want to go watch that, because that kind of sounds like what I picked up on. And like I said before, if you get personals from me, I tend to pick up on stuff that's going around literally you guys in the collective reading. So don't sleep on the collective readings. Let's see. Oh yeah, it was called Love Affair Gone Wrong. I just did it a couple days ago. Let's see. What's the truth about Nader's relationship? Look, love story reversed, okay? It's a love story, baby, just say no. Just say no. That's what they need to, abundance reverse. They could have been trying to get married for money, but even that's falling through. Fake flexing. Affair. See, it's because someone's cheating. Someone could have been trying to get attached to one or the other because of money. But somebody's a cheater. Yeah, definitely go watch the collective Love Affair Gone Wrong. We have It's the Wrong Time. Oh yeah, and in the collective reading, I literally mentioned, um, I was saying how like in the movies, sometimes they say like, "Yep, that's me." You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation, and I literally mentioned two people getting married, like at the altar. Let's see, what's the truth about Nader's relationship? Whoa! Oh my gosh, everything might be falling apart. I almost just dropped all those cards. It's like they don't even enjoy the bedroom time. We have the bad boy. This Nader person could be a toxic person, and they got a lot of dirty laundry. Or it's like he makes her like clean up everything. He puts her to work. Look, happiness hater. Decisions reverse. Okay, so whatever decision they end up making or have made when it comes to this relationship, it's causing confirmation, conflict. Okay, clashing, differences, incompatibility. Syringe. Something is very toxic. But they make it look like it's not. Something goes way deeper than this. Their relationship goes way deeper than what they show to the public, like what they show on the surface. Something significant could be something significant could be happening around June as well. But yeah. Then we have beauty salon, hairstyling, drunkard. Somebody could be drinking a lot in this situation. And look, playing victim. Or being a victim, it says. Look, 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 look. Confirmation, divorce, breaking contract. They're gonna get divorced. I'm telling you right now. Okay? But that's what I got for that one. The truth is, it ain't working. And they are not compatible. No, I said the connection is more than what meets the eye. Like people around them are seeing one version of the couple, but behind closed doors. You know how they say a picture is worth 1,000 words? Just because you look at a certain image, you can think, oh my god, they're so cute, they're so happy. No, they're not. You don't know what goes on or what happened 5 minutes before or 5 minutes after, what you see on the surface, you know? Their relationship is not healthy at all. But these will be timestamps, so you guys can always go back and rewatch. But yes, let me turn off this translate thing. Okay. I'm feeling like I should pull some channel messages for you too, so. Oh my god, look, look, look. I pulled these at random, but look, we have married man cosplaying as single. That definitely resonates. We also have childbirth. Okay, so yeah, somebody, like I said, somebody could be pregnant. We also have do a colon cleanse. I just realized I didn't put an E at the end of cleanse, so let me fix that. Something may be misspelled. Okay. We also have stop expecting your friend to pay for you every time. So that could be someone who does that to you, or vice versa. We also have be there in the morning. Okay. Someone's name could be Austin. And we have pink and yellow colors. Okay. So those might be some confirmation messages you want to look out for. All right. Let's see. What is Nader's thoughts and feelings about B, the fiance? Let's see. What does Nader truly think of the fiance B? He feels like she's codependent on him, like she can't live without him. She depends on his energy. So she may be the one who's clingy, even though he is a cheater. That's there too, but it's like she may be the one who doesn't want to let go, you know? Let's see. How does Nader feel about B, his fiance? He's also trying to not make any like sudden moves when it comes to her, because she could be like not mentally well. Yeah, he's trying to like diffuse the situation between them, but at the same time, it's not really working. So this feminine could be actually crazy too. Yeah, it is not a happy relationship. Ten of Cups reversed. And I feel like finances are a reason that they're still connected, or something through work. How does Nader feel about B, the fiance? He feels like she's attractive, you know, like a very attractive person, but not mentally well in the head. And he's low-key tired of her. So he is being deceptive toward her. This is like, the Nader is one of those people who, instead of breaking up, he'll line up his next bitch, you know, and then leave. Or wait till the girl gets pissed off to the point where she can't deal with his deception anymore. So she breaks up with him, you know. Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck too. He feels like she argues a lot. Whoa. Let's see. Let's use this one. That's actually perfect timing because it's almost noon, and then once we finish this one, it'll be Michelle, and we should be done by noon. Alright, let's see. So what does Nader truly think about B, the fiance? He likes her sex. Yeah, he likes her bedroom time, but she is crazy too. And he feels like he can lie to her, and she'll just, you know, be right back around him. So it's like he sees her as like a toy. Like, I can go wherever I want. Of course I'm gonna keep you around. You let me do whatever I want. You know, you're my bottom bitch. I'm gonna marry you because I could fuck up any day and you'll still be here. Like, it's some evil shit. But at the same time, she needs to have self-love, you know? We got May and Jeter. He does feel like she's smart. Like, she's She's educated, but, you know, just because you're educated doesn't mean that you're not a psychopath. Just because you got, you know, a certain status doesn't mean that you're not a weirdo. Resistance. She's too afraid to step up for herself or stand up for herself. She's loyal to him. He knows that. Yeah, intimacy reverse. This is gonna end. He knows this is a situation that's not gonna last long. It's like he's seeing how far it'll go with her. I don't even think he's emotionally connected to her. The intimacy part is not there. The sex is there, but the intimate emotional part is not there between them. And it's like he embarrasses her publicly. But that is what I got. Yeah, I literally just saw where to go. Yeah, it's time to let go, reverse. She won't let go. So it's like he's having it his way. That's what I got. These will be timestamps, so make sure to save the link. Okay? Thank you, thank you. You can also create your own playlist on YouTube, make it private, and then add this to your playlist that you make if you want to do it that way as well. You are welcome. Alright, so Michelle, you are up next. And then that will be the end of this live. And depending how things go, I may or may not be back on later. It just depends. Alright. Remember the 3-hour... Oh, look. As I said that. Love Nightbot. It just popped up. Yeah, make sure to read the Nightbot, but 3-hour mark, that's when I'm usually going to end the live, so... Let's try to send this person back. Okay. Alright, so you said, will your physical health improve in the next 3 months? Let's see. Alright, so for Michelle, get your timestamp, 143. Alright, so for Michelle, oh my gosh, hold on. Will Michelle's physical health, improve in the next 3 months? Let's see. Yes. I see you like, I don't know, I just heard jiving. Jiving around the house, okay? You can be dancing. Let's see. Or you're going to be able to dance if you want to. I don't know if you feel like extra stiff or something, but your mobility will improve. Even if that's not the actual issue. Something about your, you know, your limbs is going to be more flexible. Let's see. Let's see. Empress. You may have some sort of anxiety that you experience, okay? Make sure not to move too fast, though. You may feel like you may want to get ahead of yourself, okay? Like you'll start feeling better over the next 3 months, but then, don't put yourself back into a place where you're, down bad again, Ooh. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you told me. I remember. So will Michelle's health or physical health improve in the next 3 months? Yeah, you'll be loving life again, okay? You may have moments though. It may kind of go back and forth, but I do see you healing 3 of Wands, okay? So, yeah, you did. You told me, I think it was like in the after the morning. I forget. It was less than a week ago. I know, me too. I when I if I ever forget certain parts of y'all's situations, it's not on purpose because I do so many readings on top of the general readings too. So don't take offense if I ever don't remember something exact. You'll have to refresh my memory. Let's see. But yeah, you may feel like something kind of is back and forth. But yeah, you'll be good. You'll have really good days, and then you'll have some days where you're like, I don't feel the best. So slow down on anything that you may need to slow down on, okay? Like toxic wise. Because you can shorten the length of an issue when it comes to your physical health if you don't do something specific. That could, I don't know if it's like a substance or something. Because I see you having ups and downs, but mostly ups. Let's see. Will Michelle's physical health improve um, over the next 3 months? That's interesting. I've actually been doing more research on the liver itself. Let's see. Yeah, you may be very tired, or you need to make sure to get a lot of rest, okay? Because, resting is healing too, outside of medicine. Rest, resting your body, resting your mind, okay? So make sure to stay consistent. Also, think outside of the box when it comes to ways of healing yourself, okay? So, like holistic stuff, don't be opposed. I'm not saying don't take medicine if you're given medicine from the doctor, but also look into other holistic things, to try to heal yourself, especially when it comes to your internal stuff, you know. So do some research on that as well. Let's see. I do feel like I want to use this one. Okay. Let's see. So will Michelle's health get better over the next 3 months? Physical health. Let's see. Honey might be good for you. Check, the benefits of honey. You might need to take more honey. Something about honey. And we have fresh ideas. Okay, stay open-minded, inviting new perspectives to enrich your journey. Yeah, confirmation. Okay. Let's see. behind the veil, okay? Also, be careful of what you touch, okay? Be careful of what you touch. I don't know what that's about. Be careful of what you touch. It could be like germs and stuff, you know. That could also, you know, affect your health in some type of way. Make sure you're being careful of what you touch. Surfaces, you know, things outside. Bring hand sanitizer with you. Turn the page. No illusions. Yeah, you do have to stay very realistic about, you know, the path that you need to go down when it comes to improving your health, okay? So if the doctor tells you something that you need to do, you need to follow it. Don't go every which way. You know, you see this labyrinth here. Don't get lost. Don't go outside of what your orders are, you know, based off of what the doctor tells you, okay? But I do see on and off days, but primarily you will see a big difference in how you feel. All right? You'll be able to do what you want still. So I don't know if you're worried about not being able to like physically do anything, but you will still be able to, you know, live a normal life for the most part. All right. All right, you said you're about to put in another VA claim. How will that turn out? Let's see. All right, so for Michelle, okay, so how will the claim that Michelle is putting in for the VA or another VA turn out? Let's see. How will this claim Michelle is putting in for another VA turn out? Let's see. Whoa. I don't know why I'm hearing silver and gold. Silver and gold. Isn't that a song? Let's see. We have the Four of Wands reverse. You may have to go in person if you, I don't know if you do something online. You may have to leave your house to actually go claim this or put in a claim for it. So I don't think you'll be able to do something online, or you'd be better off doing something in person. Four of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you'll get, if it's about money, you will get whatever money you are desiring, okay? But it's like you'll have to actually go take action to do it or to receive it, you know? You may get sick and tired of waiting. So it's like you need to take matters into your own hands and actually go wherever this place is or do what you gotta do outside of the home when it comes to this VA claim. Let's see. But I feel like it'll turn out like if this is dealing with money, you'll get the money. You may deal with some people or whoever's like, I'm hearing at the front desk or something, whoever's asking you questions, you may feel like this person's being snarky with you. Let's see. But yeah, things will work out for you, okay? Ah. Is this in a hospital or something? I just saw somebody in a wheelchair. Channeled, of course, but I don't know, something could be medical, or in a hospital, something like that. Let's see. How will this claim that Michelle wants to put in for another VA, how will that turn out? Ah. Okay, so yeah, you may have to go to the doctor. If it's not at the actual like building or whatever, you may have to go get something done with the actual hospital. Let's see. They may ask you if you're blind or like something about your vision. Yeah, something with the hospital or like the eye doctor could be significant. They may be asking you a lot of questions like that, like how's your vision? How's your this? How's your that? You know, I'm hearing reflexes. So yeah, something with the actual doctor is significant. You may have to go get something done with that, dealing with the situation. Let's see. So how will it go if Michelle or when Michelle puts in another VA claim? Ooh, okay. I guess I didn't want to come out. Expansion reverse. Yeah, something may take a long time, but if you want it, you gotta go do it. You know, it's kind of up to you. Depression reverse. I feel like you'll be happy with the outcome of it. I don't know why I keep getting something about like questions, questions, questions. Like, do you drink? Do you smoke? Do you do this? Can you feel that? You know, are you depressed? Do you have a history of anxiety? You know, like doctor questions. And you may spend a lot of time at the doctor doing that. Or filling out paperwork. Yeah, literally questions. Let's see. You may be kind of confused about certain questions as well on the, yeah, they're going to be asking you about your body. Yeah, the doctor. Okay, let's see. So they're going to point you to the doctor. You need to go do all this before we can do that, you know? Let's see. Yeah, because something may not be complete, okay? We have incomplete reverse, or you need to complete some sort of paperwork so that they can, you know, do what they need to do on their part. Yeah, before you can leave, you gotta fill out something. I keep getting something about your, like, body. Like, can you feel this? Reflexes? I'm not trying to repeat myself, but let's see. We also have stranger, because they don't know you, or something has been a long time before or since you've filed a claim. I don't know how long it's been for you, but it's like they need a new, what do they call it? A new documentation, you know? Let's see. Yeah, you may be kind of irritated, but it'll be worth it in the end, okay? By the time you're done with. So it'll be a lot of paperwork, questions, annoying things to answer, you know, but like I said, Ten of Pentacles, you'll be able to get the claim that you want or whatever you get from said claim, okay? But you may be kind of irritated and frustrated with the amount that takes, you know, to get it. So if you want it, you can have it, but you got to put in the work to actually get it, you know? That's what I got. And you may want to, if you can, you may want to go by yourself. Like, I don't know if you're going to have your son with you at the time, but I don't know if you're finding somebody to watch him or something, but you may end up going alone. You said, will you reach 100% of your VA claim? Let's see. With the Ten of Pentacles coming out, I do feel like that's the full, you know, that's the last pentacle. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like it is like a positive, but let's see. Sorry if it seems like I'm quiet. I'm channeling too. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Okay. Okay, so you may get up to like 90%, but I'm not seeing, okay, not the full thing, but you'll be close to it. You'll be happy with the amount that you get, or whatever percentage you're looking for. It's like real close. Like you'll have enough. Whatever this claim involves, you'll have enough. I do see something increasing, but it may not be, you know, celebratory to you, but it'll be more than what you have. Let's see. I see something here about you'll have enough. Two of Wands. Yeah, you'll make progress. Something will be increasing. Yeah, I'm getting 9%, 90%, not 9%. I don't think something's gonna budge too much more than it is right now, but 10% more might be significant. Let's see. You may feel like, oh, that's nice. They increased it. Let's see. Will Michelle reach 100% of this year with her VA claim? So not 100%, but very close to it. Okay. Let me see. And then after that, I'm gonna pull some channel messages. I feel like this filing this claim is gonna make you real irritated. I see you being real irritated. Yeah, I can imagine. Let's see. Will Michelle reach 100% of her VA claim this year? Yeah, so see. Too hard, okay? Something gonna be difficult or just tedious. There may also be someone else that has to come in to like do certain things. You're gonna have to go to certain places. You know, you may have to leave the building to go to, you know, the doctor or wherever they send you. You need this amount of paperwork. It's like a hassle, you know. So let's see. But it's like they need all that information. But I do see progress. Okay, so it's not 100%, but it'll be what you need. What's that song? Why am I hearing that? What you need, I got what you need. Isn't that by Jay-Z? What song is that? What you need. Do you know what I'm talking about? Hold on. I know I sound goofy saying that. I used to listen to it all the time in middle school on my iPod Touch. I got what you need. I think it's by Jay-Z. Oh, gotta have it. Oh, I'm gonna add that to my playlist again. I was just hearing that. I channeled that song for you, so I don't know. Hello, 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 white America, assassinate my character. Money, matrimony, yeah, they trying to break the marriage up. Okay, I'm not gonna read the whole lyrics to you, but I don't know, that song may be relevant to you at some point. Because I'm richer and I'm prior to this shit was moving freebase. Okay, so, yeah, so you will get an increase. I don't know, you might want to listen to that song. Holy crap, that was crazy. I haven't heard that song in like over 10 years. Let's see. Will Michelle get 100% of the VA claim? So I'm getting a no, but what does that say? Gentle reverse. Something may be hard to deal with. That's a 21 plus card. But we have porn star reverse. I'm not saying you need to go in there looking hurt, but you know how people are sometimes judgy, right? If you seem like you're okay, you know, at least I'm not saying you got to go in there a mess, but you know how sometimes people look at, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but if you look too good, like, you know, like, why are you applying for this job? You could be doing something way better, you know? And that's the employees or the employer's view of you. Like, why'd you apply here? You could be doing something 10 times better than this. So they don't hire you. Like, it's judgment. Something about the way you look could cause judgment when it comes to this situation. Yeah, exactly. I hate that people, yeah, I heard that too many times. Let's see. Let's see. And then I'm going to pull some channel messages right after these. I just want to use this. I like using this deck sometimes. Let's see. Will Michelle get 100% of the VA claim? We have go your own way. Embrace individuality. Paving your path with courage and authenticity. We have harmonies, call. So yeah, you'll get what you want, what you need, okay? And we have adapt to transformation. So you'll be improving. Remember I said something about your physical health improving? Like you'll notice the actual difference. You will have your off days, but something may be actually less needed, if that makes sense, okay? Let's see. Or they'll deem it as less needed because something about you is improving or will be improving. Let's see. BFF, okay, something about a best friend. I'm not waiting for you, okay, so someone could be saying that, you may be saying that. Money motivates them, so pay up or leave them alone. What the heck, okay, let's see. So I don't know if that's a message for you, like people giving you money or something, or if somebody can't, you know, if they're not benefiting you financially, leave them alone. Or they need to leave you alone. We have sleep theory music. Okay. I really be forgetting I wrote some of these. We got racist employee. Okay. Let's see. France. Somebody could be French. Cancer. Okay. Something about cancer placements. Press on nails. Alright, these are going to be the last ones. We have horses. Blue house. A blue house could be significant. AI prompt. Okay. You might be using AI. We have Rich, the name Rich. Someone's name could be Rich. And we have upgrade. So yeah, look, confirmation. You will get an upgrade, but it may not be the full amount, okay? I like how that came out last. Upgrade. Yeah, and in that song he says, 100 stack, how'd you get it? Nigga laying raps on tracks. Where'd it go? He said, I just lost it. Oh, racks on racks on racks on racks. It's more money messages. Okay, so that song is Gotta Have It by Jay-Z. You are welcome. Oh, look, perfect timing. Alright, so it is noon now. I might start doing, if I have the energy more often this time of year, I might do more morning readings, to be honest. Because I'll be going to the gym at nighttime now. And I get home at like 3 a.m. I feel you. Nothing wrong with that. I'm surprised people came in. I thought some of y'all would be at like work or whatever, but a lot of y'all came in this morning. But that used to be me too with the reader I go to. I used to be at work, like on the clock, listening, pay for a reading, listening in my headphones. So I guess it's not that crazy. All right. I'm gonna timestamp these as soon as I end the live. I'm not gonna wait because sometimes I be forgetting. I'm trying not to slack with the timestamps. I don't want to become like that. I drew this picture. That's my ex. I was making fun of him. Where's my page? There it is. Alright, let's see. Alright. I'm gonna check my analytics, but you guys have a great afternoon, evening. I might do a pick a card or something. I might, if I'm out before the sun goes down, I might do an Aries through Pisces reading, to be honest. That's not promised, but I want to do it in my car. Alright, I'm gonna end the live now. I was just over on my laptop. It's across the room. But thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great afternoon, evening. I'll see y'all later. Adios. I'm gonna go do my stuff. Alright, adios. Thank you, thank you. Bye.